everyone, this is Calvin Castine. We're at Chazy Central Rural School. We're here on this Tuesday afternoon, the last day of May 1988. A windy but pleasant day here in the North Country. We're here for semi-final action in the Section 7 Class D playoffs. Today the unbeaten Chazy Eagles will be playing hostess to the Newcomb Huskies. It seems every time they get in the sectionals they run into Newcomb in softball. Newcomb Huskies are once again the opponents. The Huskies finished with a 7-3 record in the Marcy League, and they finished at 8-3 overall thus far. Eagles, as we said, unbeaten. The batting order for Newcomb. Leading off will be Gene Stickney, the pitcher, followed by Colleen Bush, the center fielder, Holly West, the catcher, Millie Bush, the shortstop, Denise Bureau, the left fielder, Jill Hulbert, the third baseman, Kelly Sage at first base, Mona Goulet at second base, and Angela Harrington in right field. Not starting is Jody Porter. Defensively for Chazy, we have Kelly McDonald pitching. Her battery mate is Gretchen Mock. The first pitch of the game is high, ball one. At first base is Tammy Roberts. Second base, Jenny Coolidge. Shortstop, Lori Clark. Third base, Jackie Mock. Outside corner, strike one, 1-1. In left field, Barbie Slauson. Center field, Lori Clark. And in right field, Marisha Frabatko. Strike one off Mock's helmet. And the coach, of course, is Sharon Relation. She's assisted today by the newly engaged Carol Latrimore. Now starting for the Eagles are Kim Coulombe and Courtney Gregoire. The scorekeeper is the ever-popular Kara Congleton. Swing and a miss, strike three. So after falling behind 0-2, McDonald strikes out Stickney, and batter now is Colleen Bush, the center fielder. And a pitch from McDonald is high, ball one. On the ground, fouled. Fielded by Mock in foul territory. Strike 1-1. High, ball two. Wind appears to be blowing in from right center field, so it will be holding up the balls. Anything hit in the air. Through Clark, and it gets through Slauson. So Bush will be in at second. We'll give Slauson an error, and we'll give Clark an error. So Clark allows Bush to reach first, and Slauson allows her to reach second. And the batter now is Holly West, the catcher. And this is low, ball one. High, 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch from McDonald. Catches the letters, strike one. Hard hit to Clark, gets through for a base hit. Harvey picks it up. And we have the first run of the game. The Newcomb Huskies strike first. And with one out in the first inning, they lead 1-0. Stepping up now will be the cleanup batter, Millie Bush, the shortstop. Pitch from McDonald. Ball one. High, ball two. 2-0. Ball 3, 3-0. Ball 4. Oh, 2 runners on. No one. There's only 1 out. Denise Bureau, the left fielder, will step in now. Chazy has scored a lot of runs this year, but they've also given up a lot. Strike 1-1. Swings at a high one, hits it to Coolidge. 2 hops. Goes to Clark at second. And Clark will keep the runners at their respective bases. So we have runners at the corners. And the batter now, Jill Hobart, the third baseman. The Newcomb coach is George Hobart. Strike. 1 run across here on the top of the first, 2 outs. Strike 2. Swings at a low one. Don't think the umpire saw that Mock had dropped out and hit the dirt. He called the batter out. The batter can run. And Mock was giving chase, and he called her out as soon as the chase started. So saved Mock the bother of having to throw it. After 1/2 inning, it's Newcomb 1 and Eagles coming to bat. Leading off for Chazy in the bottom of the first, it's Barbie Slauson, the left fielder. Chazy batting order, Slauson will be followed by Lori Clark, Jenny Coolidge, ball 2. Kelly McDonald, Jackie Mock, Gretchen Mock, Carrie Harvey, Marisha Ferbatko, and Tammy Roberts. There's a strike. Defensively for Newcomb, pitching is Jean Stickney. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Guy on the plate is Holly West. At first base, Kelly Sage. Second base, Mona Goulet. Shortstop, Millie Bush. Third base, Jill Hobart. Foul back. In left field, Denise Bureau. Center field, Colleen Bush. And in right field, Angela Harrington. Pitch from Stickney. Hit to the right side. Wind holding it up. Taken by the first baseman. So it's grabbed by first baseman Sage, and we have 1 down. The batter now, shortstop, Lori Clark. And pitch. Strike 1. Strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch swung on, miss. Strike 3. Clark goes down on 3 swings. And the batter will be Jenny Coolidge, the second baseman. Sketches inside corner, strike 1. One and 1. Strike 2. Stickney pitching well. Misses high. 2-2 the count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Gene Stickney strikes out 2. And the Eagles are trailing 1-0 at the end of 1. This is Kelly Sage to face Kelly McDonald as we start the second inning. McDonald winds, delivers, strike 1. Bunts at a high one. Gonna be a good bunt. McDonald scoops it up, fires to first. Not in time. A good bunt, nice throw by McDonald. And a good stretch by Roberts, but Sage just plain beat it out and hit a good bunt right where it should be, right down the line and not too far up where the third baseman can field it easily. Or McDonald had to come out and field and make the long throw. The batter here is Mona Goulet, the second baseman. She bunts. Double hit, the bat dropped the bat to hit the ball, so taking it over again. Pop up, Mock makes the grab. She ran out of play with it. So the runner will go to second. Gretchen Mock caught the ball, and in continuation ran out of play. Here's the out of play line right here. She has to put on the brakes. So when the ball goes out of play, in a situation like that where the fielder fields it and then runs out of play, the base runners advance the extra base. So Sage is at second. This is Angela Harrington at the top of the order to follow, and 1 out here in a second. Ball. Strike. 1-1. Misses high. 2-1. 3-1, excuse me, 3-1 to count. High, ball 4. Top of the order now, this is Gene Stickney, the pitcher.
Angela, 1 out, you got to run on the ground.
High, ball 1. Strike 1-1. No. 2-1. Three and 1. Walk would load him up. Have only 1 out here in the second. Pitch from McDonald. A high strike, strike 2. We'll fill him up. 3-2 the count. And the pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 3. Stickney is out. Strike 3. Stickney's father is over there, the white shock of hair, white hair. Those who know Bill Stickney, who worked at Harris for a long time. His spitting image of his brother. Base hit into center field. It drives in run number 2. That batter was Colleen Bush, the center fielder, swinging at the first pitch. But Stickney, I'm not sure if his first name is the identical image of his brother Bill, who is familiar to a lot of us in the North Country. Runners at first and second, 2-0 the score. The batter is Holly West, the catcher. Strike 2. Popped up, wind's going to take it out of play. That was popped up, would have been playable without the wind, but wind just pulled that right out of play. So West will come in and bat again. Hit to the right side. Probatko's coming in. Oh, nice running grab. Held up. Looked like it was heading for the outfield. The wind held it up, and Coolidge judged it right and made a beautiful catch. Nice catch at second base by Jenny Coolidge. So the Huskies pick up another run, and we go now to the bottom of the second with Newcomb leading Chazy 2-0. Kelly McDonald winning that capital offense. Swinging at the first pitch. We were getting the what-ifs from Judy Bayshard over there, finding out where Chazy plays if they win, and if they win this game, they will have played, before this game is shown, it will have played on Thursday. Kelly McDonald on with a bunt single. She saw how well it worked for Newcomb, and she decided to try it. Batter now is Jackie Mock, representing a potential tying run. So if Chazy should win, they would have played on Thursday at Westport for the Section 7 Class D finals. Chazy, of course, the defending champions. Well hit ball. A drive to center field. Throw to third. Nice throw. And McDonald avoids the tag. Nice sliding play by Kelly McDonald. The ball got there in time, but a little high. And the third baseman pulled it down, and McDonald was able to avoid the tag. It'll be a single for Mock. Had the wind not held that up, it would have gone in the gap. It would have been extra bases. She gets the extra base on the throw to third, however. And if tying run is at second, nobody out, and Gretchen Mock, the catcher, at bat, looks at strike one. Ball 1-1. In tight, 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike two, 2-2. High, ball three, they'll fill the count. Count full, payoff pitch. First base open. Stickney winds, delivers, foul back. We checked with Bill Stickney's brother during the half inning and found out that Bill is still with the Harris Corporation, working out of Ohio as one of their road men. High, ball four. So Gretchen Mock walks, so the bases are loaded for that well-known slugger, Kerry Harvey. Bases loaded, nobody out. Chazy threatening. They've had some big innings this year. Looks at ball one, high. Ball 2-0. Strike at the knees. Strike one. 2-1. Two and two. Hit the second. Hit the force at second. O'Donnell scores. So Gretchen Mock is eliminated. Jackie Mock goes to third. Harvey's on with the fielder's choice. That went from Goulet to Bush. For the out, we have one down in the batter. Marisha Ferbatko with Tammy Roberts on deck. Swings at a high one. Strike one. Strike two. Harvey races down to second. Well, two runners in scoring position. 0-2 the count. Stickney winds, delivers, strike three, swinging. Batko goes down with three swings. And the first baseman now, Tammy Roberts, will step in with the top of the order to follow. Ball two, 2-0. First base is open. Barbie Slauson on deck. Bunted foul. 2-1. Outside, high and outside, ball three, 3-1. And Stickney delivers, swung on a miss, strike two, full count. One out, or is there two? One out, I believe. No, two outs, excuse me, 2 outs. Hit to the right side, gets through. We'll chase home the tying run, Mock scores. They'll give Tammy Roberts an opposite field single for that. That moves Carrie Harvey to third. And into the batter's box comes Barbie Slauson, the left fielder. Two-two the score. Throw down to second, we'll have a double steal. Roberts with a steal. And Harvey steals home, and Chazy now leads 3-2. Catcher should definitely have not thrown that. She's throwing directly into the wind. So catcher Holly West should have held up on that one. Bunted. A base hit for Barbie Slauson, a bunt single. And I'll bring up Lori Clark, the shortstop. Chazy leading 3-2 here in the bottom of the second. Strike one. Slauson will go uncontested into second base. She went chasing after that one. Way out of the strike zone. Way out of the strike zone. And Clark bunts it foul. Anything bunted up that high with the wind and really gusting at that particular moment, as it is now. Had little choice but to go foul. He could have bunted it straight at the pitcher and the wind would have blown it back. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So Chazy picks up 3 runs, and we go to the 3rd inning with the Eagles leading the Newcomb Huskies 3-2.
Number 4.
Batter here is Millie Bush, the shortstop. As we lead off the 3rd inning with Chazy leading 3-2, fouled.
Stretch, you okay? Stretch, you saving the weather? Nice pitch, Kelly! Nice pitch, Cal! Come on, Kelly!
Well hit right to Clark. Roy Clark pulls it down. 1 down. Ball 1. This is Denise Bureau, the left fielder. And tight. I've been saying all season that Chazy was the defending Section 7 champions. And I just was corrected. I knew they'd played Bolton last year and lost to them, and Bolton is so far away, right next to Lake George, that I just assumed when I was remembering that that was a regional game. However, it was the finals in the Section 7 championship. Ball 4. Bureau walks to bring up Jill Hobart, the 3rd baseman. But that was the finals of Section 7 that they lost to Bolton in. So Bolton is the defending Section 7 champions. And should Chazy win here, they'll have a possibility of facing Bolton on Thursday, June 2nd. Strike. Hit the short. Has a throw to second in time. Yes. No. Safe. Umpire called her safe. Looked like they had her here. Looked like they had her. And the batter now is Kelly Sage, the first baseman. Runs at first and second. Nobody out. 3-2 the score. We're in the top of the 3rd. Strike 1. Swings at a high on. The wind's going to pull it back. And in foul territory, Jackie Mock grabs it. Without this very strong wind, I'll give you an idea on the trees here, really gusting at the moment. Without this very strong wind, that ball would have probably been popped up right around second base. One down. Bunt. McDonald comes out to get it. Throws wide. Threw it away at first. That's going to allow a run to score. The batter there was Mona Goulet, the second baseman. A successful bunt in that Kelly McDonald threw it away. And we have a run number 3 in. We're all tied up here with a potential lead run at 3rd, and Angela Harrington, the right fielder, in, and we're going to have an uncontested steal of second. And runners now at 2nd and 3rd with just 1 out. Strike. 1-1. Strike 2. Just misses. 2-2. Popped up. Tammy Roberts squeezes it. Everybody's walking off the field. I thought that was only the 2nd out. That's apparently out number 3. And we go now to the Bottom of the third with the game tied at 3-3. The second baseman, Jenny Coolidge, will lead things off for Chazy in this tied ball game. Bottom of the third, fielded by Stickney. Nice bunt. You got to bunt more down the line. She bunted it kind of towards Stickney, away from the line. And Jean Stickney rushed out, grabbed it, and threw to Sage. And also it's better to bunt down the third base line usually. Gives the pitcher the longer throw. This is Kelly McDonald. She bunted her way on the first trip up there. She looks at a high one, ball one. Scored Chazy's first run. There's one right down the middle, 1-1. Ball 2, 2-1. High, ball 3. 3-1 to count. Strike. Full count. And a payoff pitch. Swung on, hit to the right side. Pulled down by the right fielder, Angela Harrington, with 2 outs now. Jackie Mock, who lined a single up the middle her first trip up. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Keeps her bat low. Ball 1. Looks to me like Sharon Relation has been working on a team, getting them to think, keep their bat low and level. But some of these guys have come up there looking a little uncomfortable. Foul back. Mock hits the ball extremely well, but she's standing with her body running almost parallel to the foul line. This is high. And she hits the ball hard. She'd probably hit it even harder if she had her right foot back more and not be standing quite so parallel. Ball 3. 3-2 the count. Payoff pitch. Well hit to left field. Mock has her second hit. And throw to get away. Throw to second. Safe in the second. Throw got away, but it was fielded by the first baseman who made a nice throw. And Mock is safe sliding into second. So we have a runner at second with 2 outs. And Gretchen Mock, the batter. Pitch from Stickney. Low, gets away. They go out of play, automatic advance. Automatic 1 base advance for Jackie Mock. So she had third made, but she'll stay there. Ball 1. 3-3 the score, 2 outs. The bottom of the third. High, ball 2, 2-0. Ball 3, 3-0. Ball 4. So Gretchen Mock will walk for the runners at the corners, and Carrie Harvey will step in. Ball. Gretchen Mock will go uncontested into second. So Gretchen Mock at second, Jackie Mock at third. There's a strike. Like 2 catches the inside corner. One ball, 2 strikes. Slow comebacker to Stickney. Comes home with it. Jackie Mock safe sliding in. Without the force at home, Stickney would have been better to try to get Harvey at first, I believe. Would have been better to throw to first. She threw home and Jackie Mock came sliding in, and it's now a 4-3 ball game. And Marisha Frabatko will step in. We have Gretchen Mock at third, Carrie Harvey at first. Freshman on the corners. As Harvey goes uncontested into second. Swing and a miss. Strike. High. 2-1. Mrs. Lowe, 3-1. First base open, Tammy Roberts on deck. Fouled. Now full count, 3-2. Swung on, hit to first base side. And the first baseman, Kelly Sage, makes the unassisted play. Our score after 3 full, Chazy 4, Newcomb 3. Top of the order for Newcomb in this 4-3 ball game as we go to the 4th. Jean Stickney, the pitcher. Foul back. 1-1 to count. To the left, short left. Falls in back of Jackie Mock. Fair ball, base hit. So a bloop single for Stickney, and Newcomb has the potential tying run on the batter, Colleen Bush, the center fielder. And delivery swung on, base hit. Slauson will pick it up. Throw it into third, and Newcomb threatening here in the 4th. Batter will be Holly West, the catcher. Donald's pitch, come in there for strike 1. Just falling beyond the reach of the Chazy fielders. Loads them up. Opposite field single for West. This will bring up the shortstop and cleanup batter, Millie Bush. But she's up here with nobody out and the base is loaded. McDonald winds, delivers. A little high, I guess. Strike 1. Excuse me, ball 1. Ball 2, a walk would score a run and tie the game up. Strike 2-1. All three, 3-1. Base hit up the middle. Harvey picks it up, throws to second. Everybody moves up a base. We're tied here 4-4. And nobody out, so Newcomb looking for more than that. Denise Bureau, the left fielder, steps in now. Section 7 Class D semifinals. Strike one from McDonald. And in case you're interested, there'll be no Class B playoffs for the sectionals. Hit to Clark. Throws to Mock. Threw it a little fast. Had a lot of time on that one. Ball was low and it got away from Mock. Another run scores. Had a lot of time on that one. There was only one out, so they weren't looking for two. I don't think they could have got two on that. They should have made sure of the out. This is Jill Hulbert, the third baseman. Hit to third. Mock will step on third. Out number 2. Allows another run to score. And Newcomb leads 6-4. Only one out, we're being told. Only one out. The batter is Kelly Sage. One out, I guess I invented an out there. There's the first out.
There we go. You ready, Cal? You ready?
Ball. Runners at first and second. Newcomb leading by 2. Chazy unbeaten at this point. Base hit up the middle. Harvey scoops it up. And we'll have the bases full once again. So a hit for Sage, and Mona Goulet, the second baseman, will step in now. One out, bases loaded. Strike one. Top of the 4th. Newcomb with 3 runs across already this inning, leading 6-4. Comebacker, they have the force at home. Throws to Mock. And they get the out. 2 down. Number 9 batter coming in this inning, Angela Harrington, the right fielder. Bases still loaded. Two down. McDonald pitches. Strike one. Strike 2. Good drop. Harvey will play it on a hop. He bobbles it. It's going to allow another run to score. So 2 runs score on that, and it makes it 8-3. And Gene Stickney, who started all this, will come up again. 10th batter to face McDonald here in the 4th. Runners at first and second. Swings, hits it to left. Drops in. Slauson will scoop it up next to the line. Throw comes home. And runners move up to second and third as Goulet scores. So Stickney gets an RBI, and Colleen Bush, the center fielder, will step in now. 9-3. A big inning here for the Huskies. Well hit. Slauson going back. It's going to be extra bases. 2-run score. She's going to get 3 out of it. Coach told her to hold up at second. She kept right on and running. Well, Colleen Bush with a 2 RBI single makes this a 10-3 ball game. Sharon Relation going out to visit with Kelly McDonald. And looks like we're going to have Carrie Harvey coming in to relieve her. Harvey coming in from center field. Slauson will move to center field. And McDonald will go to left. And Carrie Harvey, the freshman, will come in to relieve here with a score 10-3. 7 runs across thus far this inning. 2 outs. Runner at third. Top of the 4th. And to face Harvey, it's Holly West. Ball 1. Strike 1-1. Popped up. Wind may carry it out of play. Foul ball. Jackie Mock, I think, paying attention to the out of play line. So new life here for West. 2 strikes on her. Pitch from Harvey. Line shot to Coolidge. So Chazy finally gets out of the inning, and we're going to the bottom of the 4th. The Huskies leading the Eagles 10-3. It would certainly help if I could add or count or both. Score is 11-4. I had the margin correct. I said 10-3, but it's 11-4. As they come up with 8 runs there on the top of the 4th. And Newcomb leads Chazy. This is Tammy Roberts. Chazy trailing by 7. Get to the right side. Charity hop to second baseman Goulet, and we have 1 down. Top of the order now for Chazy, Barbie Slauson. Way high, ball 1. She bunts. Right back to Stickney. She should make a play on it in time. 2 down. A tough situation to bunt. She bunted it right back, but third baseman West was way in on that too. So they have 2 outs, and Laurie Clark, the shortstop. Looks at 1 outside, ball 1. – 11-4. The Eagles, as we stated at the top of the show, have given up a lot of runs this year. They've been fortunate to score a pile too. They've had a very successful season with the bats, and they need them to come alive, trailing in this game by 7. 2-1 to count. Strike 2 catches the letters. And tight and low. 3-2. Ball 4. Clark will walk. And I'll bring up Jenny Coolidge, the second baseman. The Eagles have to get a couple of runs per inning here to get back in the game. Hit weakly to second. Pulled down by the shortstop, Bush. So Millie Bush pulls it down. And nothing across in the fourth for Chazy. So a big inning overall, offensively and defensively for the Huskies. And they lead 11-4 as we go to the fifth. Ball 1. Millie Bush, the shortstop, leads off things in the fifth. Other team leading 8-4. Strike 1-1. Well hit the center. Slauson giving chase. This could be 4 bases. It's going to be. It's going to be a home run here for the shortstop, Millie Bush. A little icing on the cake at this point for Newcomb. That makes it 12-4. A home run for the cleanup batter, Millie Bush. The good news for Chazy was the bases were empty. This is Denise Bureau, the left fielder.
Good hit, Millie. No wind, Denise, no wind. No wind, buddy.
Wind has all but died down. All but disappeared on us. Very little wind at all, if any, right now. Strike. Could be trouble. Gretchen Mock out to get it. The first in time. One down. Nice play, Gretchen Mock. Bring up Jill Hulbert, third baseman. Ball 1. Ball 2. Off the end of the bat. There'll be trouble. Roberts to Harvey. Nice job. Kerry Harvey over covering. Nice toss from Tammy Roberts. Good play all around there. Just in time to nip Hulbert running to first. Kelly Sage, first baseman, will step in now. Ball 1. So the base hit, yes, base hit to left center. Slauson picks it up, throws it in. So a 2-out single for Sage to bring up Mona Goulet, the second baseman. High, throw to second. That'll be off. Goes in the center field, Slauson backing up. High. 2-0. And tight. Ball 3. Ball 4. That'll be a walk, and the batter will be Angela Harrington, the right fielder. Wind coming back now. Wind has returned. Harvey's pitch low, ball 1. Popped up. Wind held that up. Harvey thought the infield was going to take it. I didn't see Clark, but it looked like Coolidge thought that Harvey was going to grab it. It drops in. Gene Stickney pops up, foul, strike 1. Bases loaded. 2 outs. 12-4, top of the 5th. Newcomb leading the Eagles. Hit sharply to Mock at third. Takes the force unassisted at third base. So Chazy gets out of it with just 1 run across for Newcomb, and we go now to the bottom of the 5th. With the Huskies leading the Eagles 12-4. Kelly McDonald will lead things off here in the bottom of the 5th. Team down by 8. Hit sharply to Bush at short. Throw to first in time. 1 out. Well hit ball, but it's right at the shortstop, Millie Bush. And we have 1 down and Jackie Mock stepping in. He pounds it to the left. Jackie Mock wasting a little time. Pounded it to the left side for a base hit. This will bring up Gretchen Mock. High, throw down to second. Jackie Mock is in. Swing and a miss. 1-1. If you're Newcomb right now, you're not worrying about the Jackie Mock at second. You're leading by 8. A run or 2 doesn't make much difference. What you're looking for is to get the out ball. Worry about the batters. Swings at a low one. 2-2 the count. High, ball 3. I'll fill it up. 3-2. On deck, Kerry Harvey. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down. Strike 1. Kerry Harvey the batter. Jackie Mock at second, 2 outs. Ball 1, 1-1. Ball. Jackie Mock coming in a third, and she's lucky the throw was to the wrong side of the bag. Ball got away from the catcher, but just a little ways. Didn't get very far away from Holly West since she fired the third, but throw was on the foul side of the bag. A good throw would have had Jackie Mock. Throw to first. Foot is off. Foot is off the bag. The umpire on the bases right away checked with the home plate umpire who had a better view of the foot on the bag, and he told him the foot was off the bag. So the umpire did the right thing there. He was blocked out, so he conferred with his partner. And Chazy has another run across. It's 12-5. And Marisha Frabatko at bat. And a runner at first. It's the right side. Drops in, and we're going to have a runners at first and second. Looked like Harvey wasn't running on that. With 2 outs, she should have been off and running. She should have been off and running. She should not be in a position to be forced on a little play like that. So it's an error there on the first baseman, Sage. The batter here is the Eagle first baseman, Tammy Roberts. It's a high, ball 1. And tight, ball 2. Top of the order to follow. I think that ball was in the glove by the time Roberts got her bat around. Swinging late on that one. Way high, ball 3. It's going to allow the runners to move up. We have Harvey at third and Frabatko at second. 3-1 to count to Roberts. Ball 4, that's going to load him up. A home crowd cheering on here. Good turnout here in this May 31st ball game. Very good turnout to cheer on the Eagles. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. Chazy trailing by 7. Barbie Slauson, the leadoff batter, stepping to the plate. Stickney misses low, ball 1. A walk would score a run. On deck, Lori Clark. Ball 2. I'll change up. Ball 1. Strike 1. 2-1 to count. Misses high. Here comes Harvey. Carrie Harvey scores. Frabatko goes to third. Roberts to second. (3-1) to count to Slauson. 12-6 to score. A wind very hard at the moment. This is becoming more from left field than it was earlier. Ball 4. Slauson walks to reload the bases. And the batter, shortstop, Lori Clark. Clark, a good hitter. He looks at strike 1. Elation had her taking all the way with Stickney a little wild at the moment. High, 1-1. Bottom of the 5th. High ball 2, 2-1. Swing and a miss. Kravotko scores. 3-1. 3-1 the count.
That was a strike. Now it's full count. Swinging strike before that.
Oh, okay.
Full count now.
Full count.
Umpire giving the law wrong. I thought it was 2-2 prior to that, and it was. He's giving a wrong count. So it's 3-2 now. Strike 3 looking. Harvey thought she'd missed the plate, but it was a little too close to take. Something that close, you got to be protecting the plate. So Chazy picks up a couple, and it's 12-6 as we go now to the top of the 6th. "12-7's the score. I believe I said 12-6. 12-7. Chazy trails by 5. Top of the 6th. Colleen Bush bunts. Harry to first. Not in time. Throw pulled Roberts off. I think it was a little late also. So Bush bunts her way on. Holly West, the catcher, will step in. Line drive. Base hit to left. Gets away from McDonald. Slauson backing up. Here comes run number 13. Throw comes to the plate and it goes out of play. Somebody should have been backing up the catcher on this. Either the pitcher or the first baseman or both. Should have been backing up. Of course, that throw shouldn't have come home. Should have gone to the cutoff, but it allows another run to cross. It's 14-7. And the batter is Millie Bush, who homered her last trip up. That's the one right across the letters for strike 1. Hit high to McDonald. Kelly McDonald pulls it down. We have 1 down. The batter is Denise Bureau, the left fielder. Ball 1. Strike 1-1. Line shot off Clark's glove. McDonald fires it in. That'll be a base hit. That was a bullet from Bureau. This brings up Jill Hulbert, the third baseman. 1 out, runner at first. Strike 1. Ground to Harvey. Had to play it second. Didn't think about it. Throws it to Roberts. Now on defense, on every pitch you've got to be thinking, what am I going to do when I get the ball? If I get it here, if I get it there. And Harvey should have been thinking throwing at the second. Batter is Kelly Sage. He looks at strike one on the inside corner. 2 down, runner at second. Could be trouble. Mock tried to hold up the throw. It's going to roll out of play. Bureau scores. Batter here is Mona Goulet, 15-7 to score. A ball hit off Harvey's glove. Jackie Mock picked it up, tried to stop her throw to first, or else tried to fake a throw. Either tried to hold up or else tried to fake it, and it squirted out of her hands. Roberts was unable to field it. Umpire, I think if I were coach, I'd ask for interference on that one. The umpire on the plate gave an extra look. It looked to me like the fielder was interfered on. I would ask the umpire to consider interference in that. I would think there'd be interference in that base runner. Ball. This is Angela Harrington. Jackie Mock, throw to first, in time. So Newcomb picks up a few more, and we go now to the bottom of the sixth with Newcomb holding on to a huge lead. We'll check that score. (15-7) is the score as we go to the bottom of the sixth. Newcomb picked up 4 runs in the top of the inning. Jenny Coolidge, the batter, to face Dean Stickney. Foul out of play. So Newcomb now enjoying their largest lead of the game. Newcomb has scored in every inning thus far. They've scored 7 runs in the 4th, 4 in the 6th, and 1 run in each of the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and and 5th innings. Chazy has scored in 3 innings. They scored 3 in the 2nd, 1 in the 3rd, and 3 in the 5th. It's a strike, full count to Coolidge. Chazy not out of this game, but they trail by 8. Hit to the right side. Slow roller, throw to first, in time. That goes from Goulet to Sage. A slow roller like that down the other side, down the where the long throw would have been. Might have had a chance for a base hit. But Goulet had a short throw. Batter here is Kelly McDonald. Strike. 1-1 to count. Strike 2. Pitch from Stickney. Strike 3 looking. Stickney with a perfect pitch. Gets the strikeout, and Jackie Mock, the batter. 2 outs. Ball 1. Ball 2. to the right side. Dropped by Goulet at second. And the batter will be Gretchen Mock. Swings, strike one. Jackie Mock goes into second. Strike, throw to third. And Jackie Mock scores. Now 15-8. High. I know darn well I wouldn't have had Mock stealing third, trailing by this many runs. Pop to third in foul territory. Third baseman Hulbert pulls it down, so Chazy picks up a run. And they go now to the 7th inning with the Newcomb Huskies leading the Chazy Eagles 15-8. Top of the order, Gene Stickney to lead things off here. As we said last inning, the Huskies have scored in every inning thus far. They've scored in all 6 innings. Strike one. And I'm sure Stickney would like to keep that string alive. Pitched a very good game against his unbeaten Chazy club. Foul back, strike two. Pitch from Kerry Harvey, swung on. On straight back, and no way Mock could get to that one. Jackie Mock at third, pulls it down. We have one out. And the batter will be center fielder Colleen Bush. Looks at high, ball one. Line shot pulled down and short by Lori Clark. 2 down. And the batter, Holly West, the catcher. Strike one. To center field. The first 3 up, 3 down inning for Newcomb. The first time they are scoreless, but they have an 7-run advantage. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th in a scheduled 7-inning ball game with the score: Newcomb Huskies 15, Chazy Eagles 8. Let's see, 7, 8, and 9 batters to start things off for Chazy. And have to start a rally with the bottom of the order to keep their season alive. They trail 15-8. Kerry Harvey looks at ball 2. Strike. 2 balls and a strike. Ball 3, 3-1. 15-8. Chazy needs 7 to tie, 8 to win it. Hit to left. Nope, excuse me, hit to the shortstop. Looks like it had base hit written all over it. Hit light to shortstop. Millie Bush, and it's 1 down on a well-hit ball. The batter now will be Marisha Frabatko, the right fielder. Strike 1. Chazy defeated Newcomb last year in the semis. Newcomb out to revenge that. Strike 2. Strike 3, looking for Batko. Goes down looking, 2 outs. Chazy down to their last out for 1988. Their unbeaten season about to come to an end with a loss, the first loss of the year, and it's going to come in the semifinals of the Section 7 Class D playoffs. Ball 2-0. Tammy Roberts, the batter. To center field, and a nice catch ends it. Chazy had a couple of well-hit balls this inning. That was taken by the center fielder, Colleen Bush, and Newcomb will go to the Section 7 finals. So Chazy season came to an end a little bit sooner than they had hoped. Our final score here, the Newcomb Huskies 15 and the Chazy Eagles 8. And that's the way it was at Chazy Central Rural School on Tuesday, May 31st, 1988.
Welcome to the first event of our 2-day anniversary celebration. I'd like to introduce our special guests here today. We have, if you can just raise your hand, I haven't got you in order here, Mr. Christopher DeGranfrey, Superintendent of Schools. Mr. Jack Dragoon, Town of Moore's Supervisor. Mayor Ed Mosley of the Village of Moore. Somewhere out there, I believe, is Richard Rabideau from the Board of Education. Richard? We have Town Councilwoman Bev Lamberton. Councilman Bruce Sample. We have Village Trustees George LaValle and Trustee Rita Humphrey. Also, from the class of 2000, we have Chad Colbert, who will be helping us with the unveiling of the We also have another special guest, Mr. Paul Vogan. Mr. Vogan was a math and science teacher at Moores Central School in 1932. In 1935, he was the vice principal at Moores. And in 1944 until 1970, Mr. Vogan was a district principal at Moores. Since that time, many educational awards and achievement recognitions have been bestowed upon him. We are honored to have him here for this ceremony and as part of this evening's Looking Back program, where Mr. Vogan will be joined by Mr. Seth Glibben, Mr. Donald LaPierre, and Mr. Adrian Bill Wood in remembering the school in past years. We hope you can all make that program tonight at 7 o'clock. It should be very enjoyable. We have a few thank yous to make. Obviously, Altona Correctional Facility for constructing and making our sign. We have to mention Dick Lamberton, who really engineered this whole project. He worked very hard and had a lot of cooperation with Orville Netto and Larry Paola, all three of whom spent many hours after school and on the weekends. Also, Mrs. Rainey and Mrs. Cody and their 5th grade classes for the great job they did of planting. Special donations and considerations were made by Francis Menard and Company, Jim Menard, Moores Agway, Giles Rabideau, Richard Rabideau, and in advance to the teachers and students and staff that have worked long and hard to make our 2-day celebration something the community could be proud of. We would also like to thank Evelyn Neverett for the donation of the American flag in memory of her husband. The flag will now be used in the ceremony by the Moores Girl Scouts. Girls? Thank you, girls. I also see we have another board member that was patrolling around with her camera, and I missed her. Shirley Rabideau, also right behind the screen. Now I'd like to introduce Superintendent of Schools, Christopher DeGrampre, for a few comments.
Good morning. This beautiful Moores building has enjoyed a long and distinguished heritage. 50 years of dedication to youth. 50 years of service as the knowledge keystone for area students. May the next half-century be as bountiful and successful as the past have been. May the next 50 years in this building and school district continue to promote all that is good and wholesome for the youth of the Northern Tier. May Moores Elementary and the Northeastern Clinton Central School District endure so as to provide our great nation with knowledgeable scholars, responsible citizens, and prosperity for us all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. DeGrampere. And now I'd like to call on Mayor Ed Bosley, who will read us the proclamation.
Proclamation of June 1st, 1988 as Moore School Day. Presented by Rita Humphrey, trustee of the village. Whereas the Moore School building was constructed in 1938 and has been the center of community life for 50 years. And whereas the Moores Elementary School of the Northeastern Clinton Central District will be celebrating this 50th anniversary on Wednesday, June 1st, 1988. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Village of Moores Board of Trustees, by passage of this resolution, hereby proclaims Wednesday, June 1st, 1988, Moores School Day, in honor of the 50th anniversary of the construction of the Moores School building. The proclamation was seconded by Trustee George LaValle, and it was adopted unanimously. I would like to thank the Moores School and Mr. Graves for inviting the village trustees and officers to be part of this celebration today on this golden anniversary. Thank you.
And now I'd like to call on Supervisor Jack Dragoon, who has a proclamation from the town.
Proclamation of mine is of June 2nd, 1988 as Moores School Day. It's by Leonard Brown. Whereas the Moores School building was constructed in 1938 and has been a center of community life for 50 years. And whereas the Moores Elementary School of Northeastern Clinton Central School District will be celebrating this 50th anniversary on Thursday and also today, June 1st, 1988. Now therefore be it resolved that the Town of Moores Town Board, by passage of this resolution, hereby proclaims Wednesday, June 1st and Thursday, June 2nd, 1988 as Moores School Day, in honor of the 50th anniversary of the construction of the Moores School building, seconded by Bev Lamberton, adopted unanimously by the Town Board. And I hereby certify that the foregoing is a true copy of the resolution passed by the Town Board in a regular session on April 19, 1988. At this time, I'd like to welcome everybody here. Thank Mr. Graves for inviting us from the Town Board to be here. Thank you for everything.
We'd now like to call upon our second graders who will entertain us with a little song under the direction of David Spring, teachers Chris Trombley and Don Brusso.
What?